Don't stop because you were born to win. With every passing moment, there's a voice inside you speaking, a voice no one else can hear but you. Sometimes it whispers, sometimes it screams, "Stop! That's enough! I'm tired! I've failed! There's no point!" But deep within you, in your unbroken heart, there is another voice, a voice that is stronger, purer, more truthful. Don't stop. You can't stop. You weren't born to quit. Reflect deeply on these words. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. It's not just a phrase, it's a law of life. A winner doesn't walk away, and the one who quits will never taste victory. Every person you see on walls, in magazines, on screens, in history books, they all had moments when they wanted to break, to let go, to scream, "Enough," but they didn't. They resisted, they held on, they rose again, not because they didn't feel fear, but because they chose to face it. Fear is human, exhaustion is natural, despair knocks on every door, but the choice, the decision to give up or go on, that's what makes the difference. That's what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. Some give up after their first failure, others turn failure into fuel. Some fall once and curse their luck, shut all the doors. But some fall 100 times, and each time they rise and say, "The story isn't over yet." You are the story yet to be written. Do you think success happens overnight? That achievement is born in a flash? No. Every moment of self-doubt, every tear, every sleepless night, every inner battle, every painful step, each one is a brick in the foundation of your greatness. Remember this, those who succeeded didn't always have more resources, better chances, or stronger connections, but they had one thing, the determination to keep going. But the road is long. Yes, it is, but I'm tired. Who doesn't tire on the road to glory? But no one supports me. Rely on what's inside you, on yourself, on your belief that you're worthy. Keep going, even when you don't believe in yourself. In the moments you doubt your strength, trust that God doesn't place a dream in your heart for nothing. If you feel passion inside you, it's not by chance. And if you're still fighting, despite everything, then you're on the right path. Every time you think about stopping, think of the ones who started with you but quit. Where are they now? Think of your exhaustion. Will you let it be in vain? Think of the dream you see in your mind every single day. Will you bury it with your own hands, or will you bring it to life? Winners aren't superhuman. They're just relentless. The fighter who fell 100 times but won in the end because he didn't stop. The writer whose manuscripts were rejected dozens of times but kept going until he changed the world with his words. The mother who raised her children despite poverty, pain, and illness and never gave up. You, when you refuse to be a faded version of yourself. Every step you take toward your dream, even if it's slow, is a defeat to despair. Every day you wake up and choose to keep going, you're winning, even if you haven't seen the results yet. Know this, the hardest part isn't reaching the goal. It's continuing the journey. Success doesn't come in a moment. It's built in silence in the days when no one sees you. When you rise at dawn and work in the shadows, when you give it your all without applause, when you keep going even when you think nothing will ever change. Those moments, they make the champion. Never forget, you can never quit. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. Choose who you want to be. Make your decision. Walk the path, no matter how rough it gets. Because legends aren't born. They are forged in the fire of perseverance. You're not weak, you're just tired. Yes, you might be exhausted. Maybe the days have worn you down and the weight of postponed dreams has grown heavy on your shoulders. But don't be mistaken, you're not weak. You're just a human who's been fighting for a long time. Do you know how many people reached the final step and turned back? How many were just one breath away from victory and gave up? Not because they couldn't do it, but because they couldn't see what lay just beyond the wall. Life is ironic that way. Sometimes victory is hiding just behind the moment you feel broken. Imagine collapsing, retreating, while success is waiting just 1 meter of patience ahead. Those who don't give up don't get defeated. They might lose a battle, get delayed, stumble, but as long as their feet are still moving, they haven't lost yet. Don't let failure convince you that you're unworthy. Failure isn't the end of the road. It's a sign telling you recalculate your steps, not your dreams. Every obstacle in your path is a test of your patience, your faith, your determination. Ask yourself, why did you start? Did you begin just to try it out? Or was there a fire inside you that wouldn't go out? Was your dream a luxury or a deep need, an unheard cry, your true self waiting to be born? If your dream means something to you, then nothing on this earth should make you stop. The world doesn't reward the hesitant. The world applauds those who scream, "I will do it," even if it's against everything. It celebrates those who defy illness and poverty and betrayal and injustice and the impossible, and keep going. Behind every great achievement is a story of a man or woman who was told by everyone, "You won't make it." and they prove them all wrong, not with words, but with action. Success doesn't need excuses. It needs a mind that refuses to quit. Those who search for excuses will always find them. Not enough time, tough circumstances, no support, bad luck. But those who succeed, they say, despite it all, I will succeed. Don't wait for someone to support you. Be your own supporter. Don't wait for applause. Shake your own hand when you accomplish something small. Don't wait for opportunities. Create them. Life only chooses those who deserve it. Do you know why some people achieve what seems impossible? Because at some point, they decided they wouldn't back down. They chose to continue, even if no one saw them, even if the world laughed at them, even if they had to walk alone. And that decision is what makes all the difference. Every time you say, I'll keep going, no matter what, you move closer to the person you dream of becoming. Every time you say, I won't be a quitter, I'll be a winner at the end of the road, you take one more step toward greatness, toward inner peace, toward the life you truly deserve. So never forget, you can never quit. Winners never quit, and quitters never win.